Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thanks for tuning in. Lady Plants is here, Athlete is here, and the rest of the boomers are here. Lady Plants took a day off. She was wholesaling real estate. Maybe she wants to let us know how things went. Athlete's here, Crypt walking, and we are preheating these crypto ovens to 10,000 and beyond. It looks like we held 10,000. Things are green. I don't know if we're out of this sell-off, but it seems like the stocks are green now, so that is a good sign. We had a substantial sell-off there into the going from the weekend into Monday, Tuesday. Let's see how things shake and bake today. A short week, and as I said yesterday, I expect the week to close off higher. Okay, so let's see if we can get into some buying today or tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're in the clear yet with the sell-off, but I would expect some buying to occur midweek, which is now, or towards the end of the week. Let's see if it plays out to our expectations. Big shout out to everybody tuning in. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread every day. You can see the Bitcoin charts right now over there at 10,227. Low of 99.83. It fell under 10,000 a few times, but it's been holding. It keeps coming back. So it seems like 10,000 may be that support, but we haven't put the body in the bag as of late. So let's see. Let's run down the math today, and oh, there we go. More ads. I've been getting these ads, guys. I'm not sure if I'm getting double the fun right now because I set up another profile on my Brave browser, and sometimes I'm getting like double ads. I'm not sure if I'm getting credited for both of them or not, but let me know if you've experienced something similar. I got a bunch of, there you see another one just came in. I think that's from the other profile. Yeah, it is. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. May want to check it out. I got a bunch of Middle Eastern dudes wanting me to find vacant land. I'm running hot. Champ, watching Colt was like a perfect suggestion. There you go. Yeah. He definitely documents everything he's doing. So let me know. Athlete says, I have the problem with double ads. Yeah, it's the two profile. If you click over here in the top right-hand corner, you can change the profiles. There's multiple profiles on your browser. I don't know if we're getting credited for both of them. I think that I hope we're getting credited for both of them because that would be like a little hack, right? I'm getting back-to-back ads there. Either way, I am collecting BAT tokens, and they're up today, I believe. So kaboom to that. Let me go ahead and check out DLive. Shout out to Athlete over there on DLive. We did a little marathon on Tuesday on DLive. We had a few videos running there. You guys caught the one with the never pay bills again? The guy bought some Amazon, bought some wheels on Amazon using his Social Security number and the Federal Reserve routing. He got the goods and everything. It got approved, and then they canceled his account. It's wild. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be doing that, but like, apparently, according to the video, you heard what the conspiracy is or whatnot. So, yeah, you guys might want to catch the video. According to the video, you heard what the conspiracy is or whatnot. So let me turn off that DLive. There we go. Boom. Athlete 30 lemons, 3 ice creams. Thank you so much, Athlete. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll run the video back if you guys missed it one of these days. Make sure you're putting on the post notifications there on DLive. But I've been running some good things that make you go, conspiracy-esque videos. But, I'm shying away from that word conspiracy because it seems like all the conspiracies ended up being true. With the exception of a handful, but like most of them ended up being real. Anyhow, let's go ahead and run down the prices today. Talk about the bits. And after a sell-off, it was a pan sell-off everywhere. And like I expected, guys, I think that, after going up and up and up and up, and there was so much green, and so much pump, I think it's natural to see a pullback. And in fact, like I said, it's bullish. So I got my eyes on it. I'm trying to find an entry point for ETH. I'm going to buy with Bitcoin. Other than that, I've let you guys know about the plays. Bitcoin there at 10,221, Ether at 348, Ripple at 23, Chainlink up 8%. Chainlink is a mover. 1230. $12.30. Bitcoin Cash at 224 right now. Link and Cash have what seems of a rivalry there for the top 5 spot. They're about the same market cap. Chainlink 4.7 billion compared to Bitcoin Cash at 4.1. You got to give it up to Chainlink. I mean, here's Chainlink surpassing a Bitcoin brand. Okay, because whatever you want to say about Bitcoin Cash, it's a Bitcoin brand. I mean, look at the logo, look at the name. It's a strong brand, I would say, because of the Bitcoin name. But now you got Chainlink surpassing that, so that's pretty amazing. 224 for Bitcoin Cash. Polkadot is moving again. 445 for Polkadot. You got a few of them moving. Binance is moving as well. 2353. I heard that Binance is going to be offering some sort of CeFi, centralized finance, that's similar to DeFi, where you could do yield farming. I don't know the actual specifics, but I think this is what's causing the price to run up, because I believe that Binance is going to require Binance coins to yield with. I'm not sure, but I know that they're doing something. They're trying to, hop on this DeFi train. But of course, Binance is a centralized entity, so it's CeFi all day. And in fact, I don't know what video I was checking out the other day, but they were going deeper into a lot of these DeFi projects. A lot of them are not so DeFi, okay? But that's a whole nother discussion. So yeah, you got Binance on the up and up there at $23, looking good. And Binance, it's one of my favorite exchanges to keep it at 1,000. Centralized exchanges at least. And I'll tell you that when they got hacked and they paid back out of their own pocket, that was a big deal. Yeah, conspiracy was made to be a bad word when all it means is 2 or more people plotting against someone. Good morning, all champ. Lady Plants a lot. That says KC. Yeah, it's not only just plotting against someone. It's just plotting to do something. Not even against something. You can conspire to build a building. And that's not against anyone. So yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, they tainted the word, and that was by design. That was a CIA psychological operation, a neuro-linguistic program to get you to believe that word's a bad thing. And, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of neuro-linguistic program. We can run down the list if you plan, not plot. Yeah, you know what it's not against anybody, but yeah, it's 2 or more people. We get it. It's a planning in secret is really what it is. Tesla's moving today. Tesla's up 9%. Lend is moving. Aave, Link, Nvidia. I'm glad I got into the play yesterday. I was finally able to get into a credit spread. Like 2 weeks without a spread. Finally got into a Nvidia play. I got credited $120 for a $500 collateral. I picked up a few of those, and I think my strike price is like $450, $455 or something like that. And Nvidia is doing good at $493. So check that out, guys. My strategy. Put credit spreads. It's been one of the best strategies to add a couple extra dollars on top of the baggie. Dollars is the key word, though. You're not stacking crypto with that. Let's check out the DeFi. Let's see who the winners and losers are today. Yearn is back again at $25,000. Yearn's moving. Loopring is back around. Celsius. So it seems like some of these DeFi tokens are starting to put on weight. You got Celsius. It's not a DeFi token, but it's like a crypto.com. I like this Celsius network. Engine, Aave, Zilliqa, they're all booming. Ocean, Thor, Cosmos, even Ampleforth. Let's look at the losers today. Blockstack. I like Blockstack. UMA is losing after actually gaining a lot of weight. BitShares. There's a hard fork with BitShares. I don't know the specifics with BitShares, but they boomed a lot in the past few days. And I think there may be another outfit that wants to jump on the DeFi train. So as far as deals and steals, I'm not really seeing them right now. I think yesterday there was more of a buy opportunity. I didn't get into any crypto yesterday, honestly. I ended up buying a stock of Microsoft on a whim. That's like the only stock that I keep. I have a Microsoft stock, not because I think it's going to boom, but I'll hold the stock in Microsoft. I don't think Microsoft is going anywhere. And so I have some Microsoft stock, and I ended up buying the dip yesterday on Microsoft. It came close to $200, and most of my Microsoft have gotten under 200. So I was like, oh, it's getting close to 2. Let me just buy one. I ended up just buying one, and I got into that NVIDIA play, which is a put credit spread. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have been buying NVIDIA this whole time. It's been doing pretty well. But anyhow, let's go ahead and look at these DeFi platforms. Shout out to KC, Athlete, Lady Plants, the rest of the boomers out there. We got 10 crypto maniacs online. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you're buying, you're selling, or what, and what's going on out there. UMA still the top DeFi. Yearn is pulling ahead of Aave Lend. Yearn is up 20% in the past 24. Wow. Compound, synthetics, these things still move. But they've lost a lot of weight. DeFi definitely crashed. Look at these coins. Chainlink down 23% for the past 7 days. Yearn down 19% in the past week, even after coming up 20% in the past 24 hours. So, a lot of people got clapped. I got clapped a little bit on a sushi play, because I had done 2 sushi swing trades, and I was trying to attempt to do another one, and I was too little too late. But that being said, you see, my strategy I'm not trying to yield farm or hold these tokens. I'm swinging in and out of them because, look, they got clapped. I think the swing is a better strategy if you ask me. Let me check out DLive out there. We got 3 people on DLive. Let me throw 50 in the box. I got 200 followers finally. Boom. All right. So I'll set up the activation on the subscription or whatever. I just literally saw that. So congratulations to me and everybody else. I've been trying to get 200 followers ever since I started DLive, because apparently now I'm able to unlock a feature where I can get like a Patreon subscription somehow or something, or I can do like a members only chat, or I'll let you guys know specifically what's going on now that I have these 200. After this broadcast, I'll go into the back here on the dashboard and set it all up. Thanks a lot to the new followers, though. We got 50 lemons here in the box. In just a moment, I'm going to distribute these lemons to the most active users over there. Let me take a little peek on CoinDesk. I'll keep this short. I've been keeping the broadcast a little shorter than usual. High severity bug in Bitcoin software revealed 2 years after fix. Now that I came across this, I was reading 4chan the other day. I think it was last night. And I came across some thread shilling, I think it was reserve rights token or whatnot. And then another thread down, someone was talking about, and I don't know if this is true. It's 4chan. Okay. It could be, there are all kinds of wacky stuff on there. Okay. But 4chan was where Chainlink really gained steam. Anyhow, someone was talking about a token cracker, and some hacker saying that they go on the dark web or whatnot, and they're buying basically people's RAMs or people's computer information off the dark web, and they're somehow cracking people's wallets. And then someone said, no, that's not what it is. It's an actual hack that mimics the token. So basically, it's a way, and again, I don't know if this is true or not. I came across this information, and I'm reminded about this because I'm reading about this bug in Bitcoin software post right here before me. They're saying it's just like a hack that allows somehow for the hacker to make a fake coin somehow. So that was interesting. Imagine they had a token cracker, and you could just start, and then so basically, buy the fake tokens and send them and sell them out on Binance somehow. They're selling fake tokens. I don't know if that's true or not, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of mining and this whole verification thing. But it was just interesting. These hackers are always one step ahead. You never know. Imagine someone does crack this thing. Imagine it's already cracked and no one knows about it. Imagine if you could crack one of these blockchains and like create free money. You'd be like the Fed. Would they even tell people? Look at this. This software leak or bug in software took 2 years. It was revealed 2 years after. A bug in Bitcoin could have let attackers steal funds, delay transfers, or split the network. Look at that. It's funny that I'm reading this now after reading that post on the Chan. It's specifically, it's called a token cracker. Is what I was reading about now. Whether it's real or not, or it's just a tall tale, I have no idea. But yeah, it makes you think, right? Makes you think. You can't put all your trust into something that you don't understand how it works 1,000%. And that's honest. I mean, we can talk about Bitcoin and crypto all day long, but let's keep it 1,000. Most people that are listening, they're not coders. You guys don't know what's going on with the software. They tell us, oh, it's verifiable, it's cryptographic, the math, you can't do this. But I mean, we don't know. Honestly, I mean, I can't do the math there. I don't know. What I do know is whether I got the silver in my hand or not. But that's a whole nother topic of discussion. But yeah, it's interesting. Token cracker is the concept that I came across. See if I get a double ad now too. See if any deals and steals. Roku's down, Disney's down. Where's ETH against BTC, ETH against BTC. That's kind of what I've been waiting for here. Not ETH against the US dollar, ETH against BTC. 0.03 was the last 0.03 and change. Yeah, so it's starting to move. It seems like it may have hit a bottom there. 0.0331 was the bottom in the past 24 hours. .034. Yeah, I'm looking to throw a little bit of Bitcoin on Ether and hold for the midterm. And as you could see, as expected, ETH has outperformed Bitcoin. Let me go back to year to date. It's up 89% against BTC. And we talked about this yesterday or the day before. Crypto is still the best performing asset class. The stocks have boomed and they're all-time highs and everything, but from year to date, crypto's still moving. Kaboom, kaboom. Shout out to Dark Party. Good morning, sir. And this ETH against BTC technical still reading neutral. What's up, Scepter? How you doing? Do we have 4 or 5 people yet on DLive? We got 4 people. I'm going to do a little distribution here. Let's make it happen. Share your memes and let's go. Oh, that wasn't it. I just ended up adding more lemons. I meant distribute, not submit. Let's go. Athlete and crypto fanboy. Boom, boom, boom. Athlete showing up to party. Shout out to Scepter. Maybe next time. I don't know why you didn't win. I'm not the one that picks the winners. Maybe next time. Kaboom. There you go. Maybe next time. Every single day we pass out lemons here. Well, weekdays at least. So yeah, how about that guy? If you guys caught that video with the never pay bills again, dude. John Levi was the guy's name. He's got a cool channel where he talks about lost civilizations. And maybe I'll play one of those videos too. He shows, like, I was watching a video about San Francisco, and he shows a panoramic picture from, I think, 1870 or something like that. And then he compares it with what the Wikipedia says about the settling of San Francisco. Apparently in 1849, there was only 1,000 people in the population of San Francisco. And then by the time that picture was taken, if you look at the panorama, I mean, it looks like a city of millions. And you could see some old structures, like, you know, these cathedrals and these big buildings. So the conspiracy or the idea is that, you know, these buildings been here longer than what the narrative's been telling us. So, and that there's been several resets, and that these Freemasons, they're not building anything. They're just inheriting bricks that were laid for free by someone else. So an interesting concept. I may play one of those videos, guys. You know, I've been doing that on DLive. What do I think of TRX? I like it. I mean, it works. It's fast. You know, now, you know, am I crazy about stacking it? No. Oh, versus ETH? I mean, it works and it's faster, and yeah, it may have more utilization capacity, but, you know, let's be honest. All the talent right now is developing on ETH. The money's on ETH right now, you know. So, you know, I use them both. You know, I'm on DLive. Obviously, I'm using them both. I have a TRX account. I have, you know, I set it up. I'm staking BTT. I like it, you know. And in fact, I like the way Justin Sun moves. I mean, you know, I can see why some have criticized him. But, you know, on the other hand, I mean, he's hustling, right? So, yeah, the speed's pretty good. Yeah, I like the speed. Now, do I think it's going to overtake Ethereum? I don't think so. And again, like, you know, there's a bunch of coins that are bigger, better, and faster than Bitcoin. But have they taken over Bitcoin? No. You know, it's not always what's bigger, better, and faster. It's first mover advantage is a big deal, you know. And, you know, where people are staking their money. There's so much more money on ETH than there is on TRX, you know. But I use them both. And I don't know what the future of TRX is or isn't. But, you know, I like the movements and I'm using it. But I'll tell you this. I can see for the midterm, Ethereum is going to move. And it's been moving. So, you know, I can't tell you what the... I can't see a mid to long-term future to TRX. For TRX, maybe it does exist, but I can see it for Ether. Bitcoin's what people move their coins to before they take it to fiat. Well, you know, Bitcoin's what people should have instead of fiat, but whatever. Cool, I hit the 200 on DLive. Yeah, I just did. I just noticed that on DLive. Let me drop a bomb. Thank you, everybody. Just passed out some coins. Like I said, at the end of this broadcast, I'm going to go back on the dashboard and set up whatever I need to set up. I think I need to, like, click on it. I reached 200 followers, and I get to unlock some sort of a affiliate partner feature of some sort. So I think I get like I'll let you guys know specifically. I think it's a subscription feature or a members-only chat or something like that, or maybe both. Kaboom. Shout out to Lucian. I see you. Scepter, Christozilla, and the rest of them. Yeah, I'll probably pop up on you guys and share one of those other videos. So I'd mentioned, I don't know if you guys caught that video that Never Pay Bills Again, but that one's by John Levi, and he talked about, you know, how the Fed he ended up buying something on Amazon using his Fed bank account. And this is not the first time I heard this stuff, you know. We got bonds that are being traded against our Social Security, and there's an actual account and all kinds of wild stuff, you know. And that kind of tied into the Maritime and Admiralty Law video. I ran that one, how everything has to do with water, the law of the land versus the law of the high seas. There's a lot of information. What else did I run? The Nasara and QAnon stuff. Pretty saucy. Yeah, John Levi has some cool much stuff. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. And the one I shared the other day was about the Fed and, how he bought something with his bank account or his Fed account or Social Security, and then they ended up canceling it. Kaboom! Crypto Mike just dropped me $5. Check out Ultra UOS when you get a chance. It's about to blow up. Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. I appreciate for that $5. Never heard of UOS, but hopefully we'll check it out. Yeah, we are traded on the stock market and are considered war spoil on maritime law. Crazy. Yeah, I know it's pretty crazy information once you start going deeper and deeper into the rabbit holes, and it's stuff that I've came across for years now, but I've never seen actually somebody charge something to their account and it works. So I mean, I don't know if that's true or it's not. And like, listen, I'm not going to try to do that because I mean, I have this idea that if you're trying to fight the beast, okay, like if you're trying to go head up with the beast or like compete with the beast system, then you're caught up in that thing, It's like you're better off not even dealing with it, not even trying to change it or compete with it. It's kind of like the Lord himself. I mean, you didn't see him try to create or stir up a rebellion against Rome. It's not like he was trying to get his disciples to go and rebel against Caesar and change the system. You see what I'm saying? He kind of did what he was doing. He changing himself, and he led people to self-discovery instead of trying to change the system. So, yeah, That being said, is like, am I going to try to like fight the Fed system and try? I don't know. I don't think that's the way. You've got to verify those, says Scepter. Yeah, I'm going to have to verify it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go there and verify an email or something like that. And I'll do it. I'll verify it. I got the 200 followers. I'll set it up. But yeah, I mean, it's like you want to be in power in the beast system, then you get caught up in that. Like if you try to, get too much in that. It's like, for instance, all this talk about free energy or whatnot. Like apparently the technology exists, and there's been people that want to patent it and they want to get rich off of it, I guess, say, oh, I'm the one, take control of it. And if you go that route, chances are you're going to get clapped. You know what I mean? You're going to get clapped. So from what I'm seeing is like, if you're trying to compete with the beast, then you're going to get clapped. It's not about competing with the beast. It's about exposing it and not dealing with them. I was so tempted to try to use the birth certificate funds too, but I don't think I want to get involved either. They will be punished for what they're doing. We will be taken care of by the Most High. Yeah, I mean, like maybe it's legit or maybe it's not. I don't know, but again, like, I'm not trying to get free stuff. Like imagine there's like, okay, you got millions of dollars there that you can get. I don't know. Are we truly inherited? Are we inheritors to that or not? Or like, is it ours or it's not? Or is it a fraud? Or I don't even know. So if I don't have a clear answer, I'm just not dealing with it. We very well may be inheritors to that. But it hasn't been revealed to me yet. I'm not that thirsty for money and power, guys. You can't be that thirsty. You get too thirsty for money and power, that's how you get clapped. It's the greed, What's the most underrated crypto? That's a good question, Scepter. I've never even thought of that. I've never even thought of that. I don't really, I haven't really thought of that. I'm sure there's a few underrated ones. But, underrated for what? Underrated for its price, underrated for its technology, underrated for its interoperability, for its liquidity, for what, The new elite are taking over, smashing back the establishment power to less than 50. New elite, 50%. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to be the elite, you're part of that problem anyway. It's, whether you're left or right, it's wings of the same bird. And I'm not dealing with the bird. That's what it is, I'm not dealing with the bird. It's like, it's like the Satanists and the Luciferians, one that they're the ones like are the dark ones, and then the other ones are the bringer of lights, that they're going to, somehow bring knowledge and power and kumbaya to everyone. The earth, the light workers, those are also Luciferians. I'm not dealing with none of those. I'm dealing with Jesus Christ, the Alpha, the Omega, the only one. It's the first commandment, guys. I mean, like, it's the first thing that they say. It's like, don't have any other gods. It's the very first one. Before they even tell you not to steal or to kill or anything, they tell you don't be worshiping other things. I can get my own Amazon junk. I don't need to mess with Masonic money. There you go. I mean, I think that's a good way to put it. If we stop being thirsty for other people's help and all this free stuff and, help. Like, if we don't need any of that, imagine if you could just deny someone's, if someone's going to give you, in other words, you can't be bought out. Okay. You can't be bought out. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Make it so that you can't be bought out. In some cultures, they don't accept presents because it's like, once you accept the present, it's already looked like that you owe someone something. So in some cultures, it's like, nah, I'm not taking any presents. Like, and sometimes it's like insulting if you come with too much of a present. In some cultures, like if you give too much, that's also showing like, oh, like you're putting me you're putting me down in a way. You see what I'm saying? So stop being so thirsty is the moral of the story here. If you're not thirsty, then no one could play you, like and sell you a bag of shit, What's the story with like Jacob and Esau? Isn't it like Jacob got Esau to sell him his inheritance because he was hungry, right? He scammed him, right? His own brother. So like Esau was his older brother, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not the Bible scholar, so I could be wrong here. But my understanding is that it was his older brother. His older brother, obviously the older one has the inheritance. The older brother came in from hunting one day or whatever, and he was like starving. He wasn't able to he was starving, and he was in a predicament. And then Jacob said, "Oh, well, I'll give you food, but all you got to do is agree that you're going to give up your inheritance to me." And he did it. Like an Islamic banking account, no interest allowed. Yeah, there's reasons why that. Yeah, see, he sold his birthright for a bowl of soup, but it was a deal, and Esau didn't cherish his birthright. There, yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like you don't cherish what you have. You'll sell your whole stuff for just literally a bowl of soup because you're hungry on that one day. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of the moral of the story here. Don't be so thirsty to like, how do we get started with this? With the Fed thing. Okay, so like, it's like, are you that thirsty to like try to like run maybe a wire fraud? I don't even know what it could or could not be. I have no idea what the legalities of it. But, just as a possibility of you getting something out of it. You see what I'm saying? It's like maybe we do have an inheritance there or not, but we don't know. That's an interesting story. And then it keeps going, and how Jacob disguised himself as Esau and went to his father for the blessings and whatnot. And it's crazy because, Jacob was he was deceiving, and yet he ended up with the bag, which is crazy. So it's like not everything is fair. You know what I mean? Not everything is fair. He was the deceiver, yet he's the one that ended up with the inheritance and the blessing. And it's crazy. I'm reminded of another thing. Sometimes it's not, people are not blessed because of their work or what they did. It's sometimes they're blessed because someone else was cursed. I don't know what part of the Bible is where, God is talking about the land that the Israelites are going to inherit it. And then somewhere, I forgot what book, he says, you're not inheriting this land because you're a righteous people. You're inheriting these lands because the people that you're inheriting it from were wicked. It's not because you're righteous, but somehow you ended up getting the bag because they were wicked. So, it makes you think. It just makes you think. It's not, they didn't inherit the land because of their righteousness, but because of the land that they inherited was ran by wickedness, and they lost it. The wicked lost it. A bowl of soup for a quick claim deed. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Basically, is what it is. I know Lady Plants is on her real estate right now with the deeds or whatnot. Yeah, you know what's up. But yeah, that's basically what happened, and it's a crazy story because at the end of the day, Jacob, I mean, it goes further. I mean, and he conspires with his mom to go to his dad at his deathbed, disguised as his brother to get the blessing or whatnot. And he basically scammed his way to the inheritance. Champ was watching another video and got automatically sent here when that video finished. The tube is working. Boom! I like that. I've never even heard of that before, ever. So that's a great sign. That's a great sign. Let me drop another bomb. Boom! Excellent. 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 Yeah, so we just talked about a whole lot of stuff here. Yeah, I think Deuteronomy, he promised Abraham and will always keep his promises, grab the land from the evildoers. I think it could be Deuteronomy. I've been reading the Old Testament. I'm trying to bang out the first 5 books. I started with Deuteronomy and then I went back to Genesis. Kaboom, people being sent to the boom page. You know it. Yeah, what an interesting story, it's crazy. It's like sometimes you inherited stuff not because of what you did, but because someone else was wicked. So what's the moral of the story? I guess don't be wicked because someone else that wasn't even good might take your bag. Don't be wicked because, the Lord himself may replace you with someone that you don't even feel like that deserves it. It's crazy. It's pretty wild. Yeah, the Old Testament's pretty deep. And a lot of it leaves me thinking twice, I'll be honest with you. But I'm glad I'm reading it. And now I'll be reading the New Testament. After, in a new light, I would say. Crypto Mike says, thanks, man. Love to hear all of this content all together, Bible, crypto, etc. I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 5 times 2. Scepter says, what is wicked? Whatever's evil or morally wrong. KC says, love the whole book. Our Messiah is throughout the front of the book. He followed the front of the book the way it was intended. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. So I can't believe that I haven't sat down and read it, until this age in my life. I mean, I think we all think that we know what's in there because we've heard about the stories from this, that, and the third, or some of us has gone to Bible school or CCD or community, whatever. But, read it on your own. Read it on your own. I got to take more time to read and comprehend the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. Just getting your definition so we're on the same page. I mean, I'm speaking English, Scepter. I'm speaking English, so we're on the same page. Why do you got to cross-reference that word and not every single other word that I've used? That's the other question. But yeah, big thank you to Crypto Mike for the 5 times 2. KC says Bible defines sins as transgression of God's law. Otherwise, everyone does what is right by their own eyes. Bible schools were taught the front isn't important. Yeah, I mean, some don't even, I don't know what they're teaching nowadays. But again, I'm reading it, just, I've said, I've been reading it with, try not to be biased, at all, and read it from scratch, and I'll probably do it a few more times. But I've never sat down and really read it from the beginning, Of course, we've read this, we've read that, we've heard of a lot of the stories, we know the characters, but reading it from the beginning with a clear mind and making your own decision instead of what everybody else says. I find it's important. It should be mandatory reading for everybody. Okay, I mean, if they got you reading Charlotte's Web and I don't know, The Taming of the Shrew, or these types of books that they have you read, I mean, they should have you read the classics. I just got a Brave ad. Let's see if I get back-to-back ads. I know Athlete said he had a similar... He called it a problem, but I don't think it's a problem if I'm getting paid twice. All right, guys. I'll take a few more comments or questions. We got into some of the Bible talk, but I think it's important. Nobody else handles their channel like the champ. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle a little sauce here, a little sauce there. We're gonna hit you up on all angles. You're gonna come out here with Bitcoin, deadlifting more, and praying to the Lord more if you watch this channel more. I watched a video where this woman explained the number of the high-level Jewish people are actually Canaanites, and they're behind. They don't get. Yeah, I've heard of that too. I mean, the Revelations talks about the fake Jews. And again, people trying to call themselves Jewish or this tribe or that tribe. I mean, that's already been rectified. And there's, Jesus came back for the Jew and the Gentile, for both the circumcised and the uncircumcised, for all tribes. So to say that you're this tribe or that tribe or you're more important, that's already been that's already been settled. By the way, your channel should be called Bible Crypto. Nah, I don't know. DLive thumbs up. Thank you so much, SC. And again, I mean, like, I'm just reading it and I'm sharing my experience. I'm not the Bible guy. I don't I'm just sharing my experience because I find that a lot of people, they think that they know, but they only have heard about it through another source. When was the last time that they read it on their own? Like, read it on your own. Shout out to SCG. I got 201 followers. I'm going to have to set up this affiliate verification real soon so we can set up those features. We all get grafted into Israel through Messiah. Praise him. There you go. That's basically what it says. Crypto Mike says, call yourself Bible Crypto if you want your channel to go away real quick. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Oh, YouTube isn't big on religion. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, YouTube's not big on a lot of things. And this channel has been shadow banned for a while for all kinds of things. So I wouldn't expect the channel to grow if we continue down the same path of the content that we're providing. But I'm not here for YouTube, guys. I'm on other platforms, and I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to keep it 1,000. And I'm not going to sell I'm not going to do a quick claim deed to YouTube just so that I can get more followers. You know? I'm not going to give it up that easy. But yeah, even calling yourself Bible anything on a channel, it's like I'm not the authority when it comes to that book. So I mean, I'm not trying to do content based only on that. Like if I already, like, I'm still learning. It's like, how am I going to put out well, you know, I'm still learning. So how many platforms are you streaming to right now? Just two, just YouTube and DLive. I'm looking into Twitch, Mixer. I don't mess with Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. My rule of thumb when it comes to these platforms is usually, unless they provide some sort of return to their content creators, I'm probably not interested. Like, you know, Twitter is getting rich off everybody's tweets. It's not, they don't really pay back any advertising to the tweeters. You know, the same thing with Facebook. Now, on YouTube, at least you could call, you know, set up with YouTube and they can kick back a little bit of, you know, the ad revenue from YouTube. So, you know, I find it a little bit more fair, because you got to understand this is like, these companies are getting rich off the content that is made for free. Okay. YouTube, they don't do anything. They just set up, you know, what they're doing now is shadow banning, but like, you know, they've provided the service. They have the platform. Okay. They're maintaining the platform, but the content is created by everybody else and it's given to YouTube for free, and then they monetize it. At least they give us a kickback. So there you go. Just, you got to label yourself whatever you talk mostly about so you get the right followers. I don't got to do anything. You know, I don't got to label myself anything. I'm going to do whatever I want. That's what I'm, you know, when it comes to this content, I'm just going to do what I want, and we'll catch the right ones. I know what I'm doing out here, guys. I believe me. Believe me, I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm not doing. Most important, okay? I know exactly what I'm not doing, which is even more important. Okay to post something to make you say, link on DLive, guy that monitors earthquakes and fire saw something very strange. I'm not catching that. Brave pays you in BAT for giving your affiliate link out. I just got paid today for them. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been doing Brave for a while. I have the Brave. I got it.
I don't know what to make of this. We're going to do this live. I need to go.
Are you showing me here a directed energy weapon beam shooting from California? All right. Let's see. Let's run it while I'm talking. I'll keep the volume down. How do we get here? I have no idea. How's this relevant? I have no idea, but the graphic looks cool. So let's see. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. If I can't find it in 3 seconds, it's going to be edited out. All right. I'm sharing this on the chat box because it's taking too long. Too long. I need to see it within 10 seconds, especially when I'm live. If I'm on my own, that's a different story. But yeah, it's there in the chat box. All right, guys, make sure you follow me there on DLive. I may pop up on you guys. I've been sharing some good videos over there. Okay, and I may look at that one, Crystozilla, and see if it's one of those that I want to share. But yeah, I've been sharing some good ones. And another recommendation I have to you guys, if you come across some like video with a lot of good information, download it and keep it. Okay, because you know the way things are going, who knows? Who knows? You know, those things can be easily erased and removed. On that note, I'm out of here. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of research here on my own and handle a couple things. Check out that video that Crystalzilla's sharing. and I will when I have some time. Kaboom. Shout out to KC saying directed energy weapons. Yeah, I mean, I'm reminded of whatever happened in Turkey. Was it Turkey or... Crypto Mike says, Champagne Crypto, you got to... No, I just said I don't do Twitter or Facebook. I just explained that I don't do that. So whoever's on Twitter using Champagne Crypto is a fake champagne. That's not me. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on those platforms. Okay? And now Theta TV wants me and anybody else that wants to stream on their platform to tweet a hashtag on those networks. I don't have that network. I'm not going to use those networks. So if you're a Theta TV guy, email me with the keys so that I can go on your platform. I'm not trying to do Twitter or any of the mainstream media platforms. I'm not on Telegram either. I don't have anything against Telegram, but I tried to set it up one time. It was too much with the phone. They wanted my phone number, the phone. You know, I'm here, guys. And listen, if you guys want to talk and have like a little chat box, the DLive chat box is always open. This thing is on whether I'm there or not. So you could post there, DLive, it's right here. DLive.tv/champagne crypto. Consider that the chat box for when I'm not around. It's always on. Consider that the Telegram or the Discord. Yeah, I'm not on those platforms, and I get that you reach more people. I do understand that. Okay, I really get that. But I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in the Facebook, or I'm not interested. I'm gonna keep it how I'm doing, guys. Like I just said, I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm not doing. Okay, I know what I'm not doing, and there's a reason. I tweeted it the other day. I'm going to get signed up with Theta TV. They just partnered with Ultra UOS Theta. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. You just mentioned Ultra UOS. Yeah. I'm trying to stream on Theta TV. And, yeah, like, tell them to holler at me. Give me the keys. I'll set it up. I'll start pushing the stream over there. I just don't have Twitter so that I can kiss their ass and have them send me, it's like basically that's what they want you to do. Like, oh, you want us to send you the stream keys? Then you need to put this on your Twitter and that on your Twitter and announce to the whole world that you want to be on Theta. Now that's cool. I'm announcing it right now. I would like to stream on Theta. Send me the keys. Okay. Reason I ask is that it's getting harder and harder to connect online to good people nowadays. I know, you're right. But you know what? Maybe we need to connect in real life to, in our own communities. We're online. All of us are online too much, including the champ. We need to go knock. When was the last time you talked to the neighbor or the guy down next to the neighbor? We need to talk to them. Yeah, I don't like how they're releasing the stream keys. I mean, they're trying to make it more exclusive or whatnot. But, if anybody on Theta is listening, I got... a few followers. I'm not the biggest follower, but, send me the keys and let me start booming. We'll get a few people on Theta. But you're right, Mike. It is harder. And we've created a little community out here. And we're here every single day. We have been for years. So, show up. We're here. And if you want to share something with us when we're not online, like I said, the best platform right now is that chat box, the DLive chat box. And, I would like maybe to have a group, a Telegram, a Discord. I just don't got time for that. And I'll be honest with you. I don't like typing. I don't like the group messages, the chat box. I don't like none of that. I'm talking an hour every single day. To me, that's, that's pretty good. I talk for my hour and then I'm there. I go and do my other things. I can't be typing around so much. But, I get that other people want to do that. And there's sometimes that people communicate that way. Some people are like, are at work. They can't be talking for an hour straight like I can. But you get the point. I'm out here. So, if you got something to share, I'm here. And I try to respond to every single comment. And you guys know I try to respond to every single one, even the trolls. Nice. If I have time, I'll check out that DLive chat box. Yeah, I mean, it's on right now. You see it's on. It's just like the YouTube chat box, but when I stop streaming, the chat box stays. It just stays there. How do you predict crypto movement, technical indicators? I'm not wild about technical indicators. I think that they make more sense on bigger assets like Ether and Bitcoin. But technical indicators don't really do much when you're dealing with new coins, especially some of these DeFi coins. A lot of it is all based on hype. So, you could throw the technicals out the window when it comes to these small caps. Okay? When it comes to the small caps. But when, the bigger the market cap is, the more technicals matter. And this is my opinion. Okay, I could be wrong, but you're asking me. This is, how do I do it? That's how I look at it. Now I look at the technicals for Bitcoin. I do, and I'm looking at these technicals for ETH. But I don't live and die by technicals. I don't. I will consider them more on an asset that has a higher market cap. All right, guys, we've been on for almost an hour. I wanted to do 30 minutes, and I said at 25 I'll be out of here, and then we kept going. We started talking about the Bible or whatnot. And no, I'm not a Bible teacher. I have no idea, how one. Well, I do have an idea how one would become one, but I don't feel like I'm ready to make that claim. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. So no, it's not going to be Bible crypto or anything like that. I just talk about it as an ancillary topic for now. I've been catching some of these new coins the last few months. Some of them are easy to 2 to 3 within a few hours. Yeah, some of them have been, and like I just said, with those coins, the technicals don't even matter. It's a lot of them. It's about hype. It's about hype. Yeah, but the older a coin is, and the larger its market cap, then the more it's going to behave according to technicals. KC says, yeah, we all learn together. Yeah, and some have suggested like maybe one day of the week that we could do like a stream that's dedicated to more like Bible study or whatnot. And I'm up for that. But I'm not going to do a whole channel. I'm not prepared for that. I don't think I'm equipped for that. Nor even to change the name of the channel. I don't cover that much information to warrant a name change. Hype for short-term investments, technicals for long-term. Yeah, I mean, not always, but yeah, that seems to make more sense. Yeah. When it comes to long term, there's very few things that I'm trusting of. I told you guys I'm into Microsoft when it comes to the stocks. That's like one of the only stocks that I'll hold. I mean, I would assume other stocks like Apple and some of those big blue chips are going to stick around. I just happen to ride with Microsoft. I also like Apple. I'm just riding with Microsoft right now. I feel like they're doing a lot of things and they're going to stick around. Other than that, I really don't see, there's plenty of other stocks that are probably going to stick around. And I don't put much trust in the markets either. My trust is in more in Bitcoin than it is in the regular stock markets. But, we even see that Bitcoin went down, but it's still the top performer as far as asset class this year. I know, but as a new user, I don't know what you normally talk about. That's why I said you should change your name. Yeah, I don't really care about what the new users are. I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. And if it's that important, they'll stick around. It's that important to stick around. I mean, if I wanted to get more users, all I could do is just start doing a bunch of clickbait videos, and I could put naked women on the thumbnails and just get a bunch of new users. That's not what remember, it's not about what you're doing. It's also about what you're not doing. That's one of the most important things I've learned. It's also about what you're not doing. Okay? Think of see some of the people that you admire and look at the things that they don't do. Square, NVIDIA, Intercontinental Exchange on ICE. I'm not sure if they're there or not. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm bullish on NVIDIA, and I've done a lot of plays on them. But they have when it comes to NVIDIA, I'm bullish on them, and I've just done put credit spreads. Scepter, are you trying to give me a lesson on how I should run my channel or not? Scepter, calm down. Calm down. Remember, I don't, you know, you want me to change my name. Now you're trying to tell me what to do. Calm down. Please, calm down. I'm quick to snipe people out. And I'm sure you're a nice guy. I don't care about the advice of how I should get more people on my channel. I especially the ones that you're sharing, I really don't care. So, thank you. I'm sure you're trying to be helpful, Scepter, but everything you're saying, I've already went down all those rabbit holes. Here's the thing with the internet. You don't know who you're talking to, what their experience levels are, what they do or they don't know, or what they just learned. Like, for instance, Scepter may have just been learning about online marketing. He's trying to help out. And me, I've been in this game for such a long time that when I see that this, when you're giving advice, yeah, exactly. I don't need your advice. That's the thing. Like, I've been in the game for such a long time that when someone that I don't even know starts giving me their advice on things that I've already considered, you know, to me, it's just like, okay, who is this guy? You see what I'm saying? But again, that's the problem with the internet, because I don't know the space that we're in. Like, I don't know where you're coming from. Like, for instance, you may have just learned something, or you just came across something you honestly feel like it's providing some value. That's the thing. You know, you just came across champagne. You don't know how long I've been into the game. You know, it's not all there. So it's not all clearly defined. It sounds like you know it all. No, it sounds like you know it all because you came in here trying to give me your advice. Remember, you're on my channel. I'm not on yours, Scepter. Let's establish this. You're coming on my channel trying to tell me to change my name or about how I should do my clickbaits or what I'm saying, whether it's right or wrong. You're the one that's providing it. So just, you know, check yourself. You're on my channel. I'm not on yours. Okay? And if you had one, I don't know if you do. Maybe you do. You stream, but I'm not your follower. So calm down. Remember, you're following me. I'm not following you. And if you want to keep it like that, then, you know, behave accordingly. You know, give me a break, guys. I'm the one on the stage here. You know, I don't, like I'm saying, I'm trying to give you a perspective. I don't know where you're coming from. You know what I mean? I don't. But remember, you're on my turf here. This is my channel, and I'm speaking. So imagine you're on your channel, and I start coming on your channel telling you, well, here's my advice. This is what you should do. This and that. I don't want your advice. I don't even care. That's where you went wrong, assuming that people want your advice. And I don't assume that you want mine either. Okay? I don't. That's why I'm not trying to keep you as a follower, because I really don't care. Shout out to Crypto Mike, Square, Nvidia, and ICE. Tika Tiwari's 3 stocks picks for the decade. Nvidia's strong. And I'll tell you, because they make computer chips. And tech is strong right now, guys. And to me, that's an obvious. We're here for a reason, the ones who appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you know, I appreciate you guys too. I appreciate those that bring value. I mean, I've learned a lot from you guys too. Some of you guys have really put me onto some things. But it's always funny to me when people start giving advice and, you know, they haven't even, you make a name for yourself, or, you know, provide some value into the box, or, you know, say hello, do a couple of things before you start trying to give all this advice. And maybe, you know, maybe I'm just being a little bit too hypercritical with Scepter. I don't know. But, you know, I just speak my mind, guys. This is what I've been doing, and whatever is on my mind, I'll say it. Like, if, you know, if that comes across a certain way, I'm going to say it. And that's the thing with the internet, too. Like, I've said this at the beginning. Sometimes what people type out in their comments is not necessarily what they're trying to project, or it can come across in the wrong way. So that being said, I'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt. That's why sometimes when people, what I feel like are trolling me, sometimes I'm like, no, don't snipe them out the box. Give them a second. Let's see. Because, maybe it's me that's being a little hypercritical, I certainly don't know it all. I got a channel too. I know exactly what you're talking about. Some people just say whatever they want. Don't let the negative one steal the show. Yeah, I know. I mean, I deal with it all the time. I've been doing this for years, Crypto Mike. And as, at the beginning, I was a little bit more like, oh, I don't want to rub them the wrong way. I want them to like me and this and this and that. Now I don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit about people's follow or not. Like, I'm an OG with live streaming, guys. Honestly, I don't know that many. I don't know anybody that live stream more than me except Trading Fraternity. Okay? And he does 8 hours every day. I don't even know who he is, but like he's an OG streamer. Yeah, there's a couple people, I would say stream more than me. But you know what the point I'm trying to make. There's few that have streamed more than the champ and longer than the champ. So come on. I'm speaking from experience here, man. You're up on it's like, imagine you're like a comedian. I always give this example because it's relevant. If you're a comedian and you're doing your bit and here comes some new guy to start telling you this, that, and the third, you're gonna clown him and you're gonna kick him out the place. Just remember, if you're in the chat box, you're part of the audience. You don't have the mic. You're part of the audience. And as long as you're in the audience, the show isn't yours. Okay? You got to get on the stage. Some people want to be on the stage. They feel like they can troll themselves to the stage. But that never happens. Like, at what point have you ever seen a troll actually get up, grab the mic, and ended up stealing the whole show and making his own show? It doesn't happen, guys. You want people to listen to you, you got to start from the ground up. You got to make your own channel. You got to say what's on your mind and see if people want to really follow you. Some people won't follow you. Okay? Some people won't follow you, and then you may actually speak your mind, and then you may get shadow banned and start losing followers. Okay? Thanks, champ, says Crypto Mike. Thank you. I appreciate that for you catching my back there. What I'm talking about. I've never seen your channel or not, but for those that live stream or have it's different when you're doing videos, right? Because that's pre-scripted, but when you're live and you're getting bombarded here with a bunch of comments, and some of them are from people you don't even know who they are. It could be a child, it could be a genius, it could be nothing. You're gonna just, you got to kind of protect yourself too, and you also got to. It is about protecting yourself, but it's about standing your ground. Okay, that's the best way to stand your ground. Stand your ground. No, I don't need your advice, Scepter. I don't care. I'm standing my ground out here, and it's not a disrespect to you. Is that I'm on stage right now. So, show some love like Mike did. Show some love. Kanye West. Shout out to Kanye. I like Kanye to a certain extent. He gets a little bit too emotional. But, I understand. Shout out to the baby bear cubs. Shout out to the baby bear cubs. All right. $1.10, an hour and 10 minutes on this after I try to do 25. I'm gonna sign off. Shout out to Crypto Mike. Shout out to Scepter. It's not personal, Scepter, but look at the comment box. You ask me, what's wickedness? How do you predict this? It's like, you're trying to vet me. I'm going to vet you. How about that? All I have on my channel is my girl singing. No responsibility. Yeah, I can't figure out technical things. Shout out to Casey. I appreciate you. I'm out of here, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Look at the markets. S&P still in the green last time I checked. Yeah. This is bullish for the cryptos. As long as this thing keeps going green on the legacy, I would expect the same on BTC. And my prediction, let's see if I'm right or wrong. We close off the week higher. After this sell-off, we're going to close off the week higher. So let's see if I'm right or wrong. Stay strong out there, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne.